Hugh Laurie played a brilliant and cynical doctor for 8 seasons on the medical drama House. Now he is making a name for himself as a musician.
Laurie just released his second album, Didn't It Rain? It is a collection of blues songs inspired by America's heartland.
Why, old honey, makes me feel like twice the man I used to be. Why, oh honey, why, oh honey.
Hugh Laurie, welcome. Great to have you here.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
2 obvious questions. You're a good actor. Are you a better musician?
Well, I would quibble with the first, but anyway, I'm striving. Every day I strive. It's the thing I've loved since I was very young. Whether or not I'm any good at it, it's for others to judge. But I do love, my God, I love doing it.
Because?
I can't explain it. It's just, it is balm for the soul. There's something about music. I mean, everyone knows, we all know that we don't go home at the end of a long day and do acting. Nobody goes home after a hard day and says, let's do some Tortoise and Cressida. It's not a way we unwind.
I've done that. I've done that in a long time.
But we all put music on. There's something about music that speaks to all of us in various ways. And to me, it's been the sort of the biggest thing in my life, really.
You have an interesting background. I mean, you started playing the piano when you were 6 years old.
I did.
A frustrated musician for your whole life, and yet got into acting.
Yes. But then I think so many people are. I've never met anybody who says, I'm glad I gave up the piano, or I'm glad I put that behind me. Everybody has this part of them that wishes they could express something of their, their sorrows or their joys through music. And that's always been true for me.
Why did you choose American blues?
It's the music I've loved since I can remember. If I may say, I'm no expert, but it seems to me that American folk and blues popular music is America's greatest gift to the world. It is the greatest art form I know of, and it's music that spoke to me since I was very, very young. And I suppose there would be some English people who say, "Why aren't you doing Gilbert and Sullivan?" Or but it just doesn't speak to me the way Leadbelly does, the way Muddy Waters did when I was young. When I first heard that, when I first heard Muddy Waters, it was just like an electric shock. I thought, this is the most extraordinary thing I've ever heard, and I want to be in this place.
When I think about the character, and to meet you, you see how the character is way beyond the text. That is something about the way you are that has inhabited this character to make it so attractive.
Well, I mean, as I say, it's a character I fell in love with. It's one of the responsibilities of an actor, actually, I think one could say, to love the character you're playing. Even if you're playing a dastardly villain, you have to find some... because even dastardly villains don't walk around all day saying, oh, I'm a dastardly villain. So
what was it about the character in the text that you decided to hang your performance on?
Well, it was a combination of the character and the brains behind the character. When I first read the script, I felt within about a page, I thought, I know the person who wrote this. I feel like I know that person well. There's an attitude from the writer as well as within the character that I absolutely identify with. I think I could see what he's going for, and this is something I really respond to. There's a wit to this and a playfulness to
this. Seems to me to be what's the great thing about television. Somebody can come along and find a character that they love, and it has life over a series of years.
Right.
Yeah.
Unlike the movies, unlike anything else, where you can really inhabit and live with and evolve.
Absolutely, absolutely. Whereas, I mean, movies have got to tell stories in a very. Although movies are getting longer, it's as if directors have decided, these TV people, why can't I do a 4-hour movie? But it's true that you have to. Movies are an awful lot of movies are about what you leave out. You have to leave out to tell a compressed story. Whereas television is more like life. It goes on.
Well, Hugh Laurie, thank you. Great to see you. Congratulations on the album. We love the cover.
Well, thank you very much.
It's off a small piano. Didn't It Rain is available now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
Thanks.